Here we go again. Another round of RPD auditions. World-renowned, infamous, sexy, confident, powerful, dynamic, intelligent, beautiful. These are women who are sent out to not only the Houston community, but all over the world to represent the Houston Rockets. From overseas trips to television appearances, to calendar shoots, to poster shoots, to signing autographs, to taking photos, they truly are Houston's famous and elite dancers. Here we go again, another round of RPD auditions. I know the girls are nervous. I'm ready. The judges are ready. The Rockets staff that are playing part in these auditions and putting this entire event together. We're all anxious and cannot wait to see who will be auditioning to be a Rockets power dancer. These girls must warm up and make sure that they are prepared and ready to begin learning the second I walk in. So on their own, they have to stretch, release their nerves. Already, I see some girls returning for a second or third shot.
It would just be an honor, and I would be so lucky just to walk out on that stage again. It's a huge adrenaline rush, but I have to be confident and go in there knowing that I've got this, knowing that I can be an RPD.
I see the veterans looking fabulous and ready to work it and earn their spot back.
Hi, I'm Casey, and I'm here for my third year auditioning to be a Houston Rockets power dancer.
And I see a lot of new faces.
I just moved back to Houston and I just want to represent and dance for such an amazing team that I've always wanted to dance for. So now's my time, I hope.
It's go time. Let's do this. Now we're in round one of the audition process. This dance is stylized, it's very sexy, and these girls need to show a different side of themselves. They need to pull their inner confidence out in this round, and they need to grab the judges' attention. The girls have had 15 minutes to review the round one choreography on their own. You can basically say that they've already been auditioning from the second they walked in. Now it's go time. You can already feel the nerves and the anxiety in the air. The judges are anxiously awaiting to see group one. The girls will dance 5 to a group. We'll have to see who shines and who stands out in each group. As a coach, this is probably one of the hardest parts. There are 3 cuts in this audition process, and we're about to do cut 1. To all the women who came out here this morning, just for a chance to even fight for a spot on the Houston Rockets Power Dancers team, this is the hard part, to either make someone's dream come true or break their dream. But my one and only advice to everyone who's about to get cut this round, do not give up. Don't get discouraged. You've already made the biggest step of all, which was coming here this morning. You got to keep pushing, keep fighting, and I'd like to see you back next year. Round 2. This round is always the funnest for myself and the judges to watch. This is the freestyle round. We'll play some music mixed by our very own in-arena DJ, DJ T. Gray, and the girls will have to show us what they've got in a matter of 30 seconds. Whoever stands out is on their way to round 3. Something something that we like to do within the audition process is also kind of see what the girls have in other skills in other areas, and we've learned that some of the girls are really great tumblers, which is something that comes along with the basic dance experience or cheer experience. So before moving into the hip-hop round, we want to give those girls the opportunity to show us what they've got. Round 3 is my favorite round. It's the hip-hop round. The Rockets Power Dancers are well known for their hard-hitting hip-hop choreography that we do on the court. I like to say that I bring backup dancing to our court. This round is hard, it's intense, and trust me, after a very long day, now is where these girls need to push. One last chance today for these girls to show and prove why they deserve a spot on this team. You can feel it in the air. The aggression, the nerves, the anxiety. Even for myself and the judges, as long of a day as it has been, we're now excited to see how these girls are going to push and really give 100% at the end of the audition day. So what I'm really looking for in a Rockets Power Dancer is that woman who doesn't give up. I've been in their shoes. I know how nervous they are. But this is the time where you gotta work and push. This is the time where you need to entertain. A Rockets Power Dancer needs to entertain the fans of Red Nation. We're talking 18,000 plus. She must dance big. She must be aggressive. This is hip hop. And this is Houston. It's either go hard or go home. I always like to remind the girls that they're not only auditioning to be a part of a dance team, but they're also auditioning to be a part-time employee for the Houston Rockets. So as we're going through their photos, we're looking at presentation, we're looking at resumes, we're looking at how they fill out their application, the whole 9 yards, what they were like when they walked in and registered this morning, what they look like in their photo. It's definitely required for them to show us what they could potentially look like in the RPD uniform. Looking at these photos gives myself and the judges an idea of what the future of RPD can be. We're almost there. This is where it starts to get hard for me because I really, really believe in these girls. The fact that they even woke up this morning, if they even ate breakfast at all, and came here today is very inspiring. This is the part where we have to make some cuts. I'd love to take them all, but unfortunately, we can't. For the girls that showed up today, for those girls who pushed no matter what, I made up the choreography. I know their knees are aching and their backs are hurting. But I'm about to cut those who just unfortunately didn't cut it today. You made it through. This week is going to be intense. Clear your mind, get your body ready. We're about to push, and we're about to make the 2016-2017 Houston Rockets Power Dancers. The finalists have to go through a panel interview. This again is applying for a job, to be a part-time employee and ambassador for the Houston Rockets organization. And now they must sit in front of myself and staff and impress us. This goes to show which woman speaks well. It shows their intelligence. It shows their composure. Are they poised? Can they speak on behalf of myself and the Houston Rockets organization? I know they're nervous, but this is where they must prove that they deserve a spot on this team.
The whole world is moving our way. Stop.
Welcome to boot camp, ladies.
Stop.
I think what everyone must understand, for friends and family who are supporting these girls who have made it to finals, this is where the hard work begins. This is where I get to see them in a practice setting. Not only will they review round 1 and round 3 choreography, but they will also learn the entire show that we will present to friends and family and Houston Rockets fans at the House of Blues.
The whole world is going our way.
Not only are they learning more choreography, but we're bringing in our trainer, T. Scott, a Marine, a man who pushes these girls during the season to make sure that their bodies look right and that they wear that RPD uniform proudly.
The whole world is moving our way.
T. Scott is here to kick our butts into shape.
Stop.
This is the time for these girls to come together, show that they could have team camaraderie, that they could build something, but also keeping in mind that they're still auditioning. We're here to put on a show. We're here to impress. We're here to show that we have fought hard and pushed all week long at boot camp.
Stop.
Ladies, you've done a great job so far. I have to do my job as your potential coach and remind you that you're fighting for a spot, for an elite dance team, for a team that represents this organization all over the world. Will you do it? I think you can. Each and every single one of you are almost there. If I could just let you know, from the bottom of my heart, I have no idea who will be on this team. At House of Blues, that is where you bring everything out. That is where you think about all that you have worked for. Some of you told me in your interviews this is your dream. It was my dream. So standing here in front of you today, I am able to look at every single one of you, and I can honestly tell you that dreams do come true. Please keep in mind always that everything happens for a reason. Yeah, that might be cliche, but it's real. I've been there. I've been in your shoes. If you want this bad enough, you gotta believe in yourself as much as I believed in you to get you here. Now it's up to you. Only you can keep you from your dreams. So while you're on that stage in front of your friends and your family, and myself and the judges are looking at you for one last time, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna give? How hard are you going to sweat? I can see in every single one of you that you want this bad. But now you have to show it. Good luck, and I hope your dreams come true. This is your chance to be a Houston Rockets power dancer.